Here we are again, and this time around I want to talk about the morning pages circle. I cannot begin to tell you how much I need my own morning pages circle, and that's why I organize it. Morning pages are 3 pages of longhand writing, journaling, done first thing in the morning, right when you wake up, when you're still in that state, half asleep, half awake, and you're just groggy enough to not censor yourself, not feel as much the need to evaluate what you're writing, not focus on virtuosity of the word. It's a space where you do some sort of emotional hygiene. That's how I like to think of it. Where you just express yourself freely, where you just put on the paper everything that's going through your mind. I've been hosting morning pages circles, as some of you may know, since the beginning of 2022. Okay, you might see some tails because I am cat sitting. Morning pages is a concept developed by Julia Cameron on her book The Artist's Way. I am back with a new cup.
With my naughty fairy. Can you see her?
You should see my naughty fairy. I found her on the streets of Amsterdam.
And I found her spectacular.
So I brought her home. The circle for the end of the year is a little bit different in the sense that it is more focused on building from the lessons from the year prior. And then we go on. So what we're going to do on the first days of this circle is reflect on the year that has passed, the pain points, the struggles, the patterns, and the insights. And we want to look at the learnings and build a structure that can support us for the new year. Okay, so really quick, before the coffee dries out on the floor, to really kind of work on this sense of direction that we want to create into our lives. I am very excited to host this now. I almost became addicted to these communities. Addicted is a stupid word, but it's easier to be consistent when you have a group, when you have accountability, when you have that space with a community. That's one of the things that I find the most valuable in organizing this, even for myself. Because at first, I thought, I don't need this. I'm almost providing a service because I see people are interested in morning pages and they want to journal and they are unsure how to start. So that's why I started organizing the circles. All of a sudden I'm like, okay, this is bringing more layers to my own practice, to my own self-practice. I was journaling every day for 2 years, and all of a sudden things gain a new dimension because I was doing it in the context of a group. I noticed how just much more excited I am about life when I have a community, a safe space of people with which I touch base every single morning of the week. It is so simple. It's a short session, but it can be just so heartwarming and make you feel so supported. So what we do is we start journaling together via Zoom around 8 o'clock in the morning, right before work. We start with a check-in for around 10 minutes. We just connect with each other, just like settle in, and then we dive into the pages and we journal for around, let's say, 25 to 30 minutes together. And we do this the next day, and we do this the next day, and on Fridays we prolong our session for half an hour to discuss our experiences. You might have questions, you might have stumbled upon some stuff, you may have insights to share, you may have questions to ask to your peers. By the end of the week on Friday, we prolong the session and we have a discussion about our experiences, and that's where it all comes together. Practical information. We are going to journal for about 25 to 30 minutes and we have a 10-minute check-in. That's around 45 minutes in total. Well, 40 minutes. Okay, my math is shit. On Sunday, you'll get a Sunday note of encouragement in your inboxes where I address the points that were discussed on Friday, and hopefully that will give you extra motivation for the week ahead. Oh, hello, Tiku. Ndaka. Come say hello. You wanna say hello? Hello, I'm Tiku. This is my annoying owner. Doesn't give a shit. Don't worry, you will not have to read your pages out loud if that's what you're thinking. We create a space for self-intimacy, but also intimacy with others, but not in that sense of self-disclosure. See, because you're doing self-reflection, introspection in silence with other people, and that's a very special place to be in. That's a very special place to share. This is a space of freedom, and it's a space of care. So the point is not the words that you write on the page. The point is to keep moving your hand across the page and to encounter whatever resistance that you will encounter for sure, and just work through it and show yourself that you can stay with the practice even when it's hard, even when it feels ridiculous, even when it feels pointless. It's not about the words, it's really about the process. I know this is a cliche, I know, but you'll see. It's about permission to be with whatever is and whatever is calling you in the moment, in the day. This is going to be special because I'm going to create a space to let go of the old and get ready for the new year. Old you, that's true, but hopefully with more intentionality. Everything you need to know to sign up is below, so you can also write me a DM and I'll reply to you personally. If you feel called to join us, it's going to be my pleasure to have you with us. And if you do join us, please block the time in your calendar. Think if it is realistic for you to commit to this at this point in time. If now is not the time, I will keep organizing the circles, I will keep hosting them. You can get yourself the circle right now, or you can gift it to a friend, and even if they cannot make it to this circle, they can join one of the future programs. So I hope to see you there on Tuesday the 27th of December. See you. Much love to you. Happy holidays. The Naughty Fairy is sending you love because she's a specialist at all things loving. Doei!